Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibrations complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
Lively Havana. I've been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
See someone you know?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
Hello and welcome to my walkthrough of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This is part 3. This starts this is the start of sequence 2. This is the first memory in sequence 2. It is titled Lively Havana. It's a very easy mission. You just got to Havana along with Merchant Steed Bonnet, and Edward wanted to go to the tavern to get a drink and to get some rest. So he didn't know how to navigate through Havana, but Steed does, so he's leading you to the nearest tavern Steed's going there to barter with the Spanish and to sell the goods because he's a merchant. Edward's just going there to get a nice nap. And that's really all that this mission entails. The first part of it is simply doing what I'm doing right here, and that's just to follow Steed around town as he leads you to the tavern. Around this point, you'll see up ahead, you'll approach this weapons shop, and Steed will talk to you about buying a dagger, and Edward will ask if he can buy a new sword, and Steed will loan him some money to do so because Edward saved his life. There's only one pair of swords you can buy right now. I think it's just called British cutlasses. We'll find out here in a sec. Sword sets, and yep, British cutlasses, and that's the only sword pair you can buy. Steed will provide the money necessary, and you'll have around 200 reals left over. I think I had gotten 8 reals before that by looting an enemy in the first episode, sorry. But after that, Steed will admit that he has lost his way and that we need to find out where we're going. So Edward will then be given the objective to climb the top of this church, and I failed at it a little bit here at the beginning. Just couldn't find out how to get to the top of it. There's multiple ways, but as you can see, I use these 3 little small holes right here. I just jumped up one after the other, then climbed to the left up to the roof, and you can get to a better running spot from there. But once you get to the very top of the church, it's not that hard of a climb. It's pretty straightforward. There's no small little puzzle to climb. Once you get to the very top, you'll see right there where the eagle just flew off that there's a synchronization point. You just go to there and synchronize the viewpoint, and that is how you complete this next objective. This mission has 2 optional objectives, and the first optional objective will be given to you here right after you synchronize this viewpoint. Steed Bonnet there at the very bottom is now being robbed, and as soon as you jump off the church into that hay bale, you will be given the objective to catch and loot the pickpocket. How you do the first optional objective is to simply tackle the pickpocket, and as you're sprinting after him, like I am now, you just hit B or the circle button, depending on what console you play it on, and that will tackle the pickpocket, and that's how you complete the optional objective, just like that, just like I showed you. Afterwards, you can either beat him up, as I'm going to do, or you can switch your swords and kill him. Regardless, you just have to loot his unconscious or dead body, and then you'll be given the objective to return back to Steed, and he'll be at the tavern waiting for you. So you just run back to him, and the mission will continue on. Alright, now that Steed's waiting here for us, he did not lose any of his merchant's supplies. He just was pickpocketed, lost a couple reels, and you return that to him. Then once you walk into this building, it will trigger this cutscene for entering the tavern.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting a Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
Hey, I warned him.
Alright, after the bar fight cutscene, you'll be given into this tutorial on how to fist fight. This is basically a fighting tutorial. Edward only fights with his fist during this, but whenever you're using swords, and I think you can use daggers in this game as well, regardless of what you're using, it's just a tutorial on how to fight. You'll start off by just blocking the enemy's attacks by pressing B. Then the next part of it is to press B to block, and then press B to throw them. Again, I'm playing on the Xbox One, but it will be the circle button if you're playing on the PlayStation. After you do that a couple times, you'll hit the B button again, and press A to hurt them, and then and then the next attacker you'll be able to knock out by pressing B, then X. After the tutorial is completed, you just got to beat up the remaining attackers to trigger the next cutscene.
You're not leaving me.
I'll catch you up.
Alright, so after the fighting in the bar, the soldiers will come by and they will attempt to arrest Steed Bonnet and Edward Kenway. This is where the second optional objective in this mission comes into play. You simply just have to use a smoke bomb to escape. So just switch your smoke bombs right away, throw them down. As long as a guard is now choking on the smoke bomb, that's all you need to do. Immediately after I left, I tried to hide in that first haystack you saw, but other guards saw me, and they saw me go into the haystack, so I went in here. I hid in here for quite some time, so I'll fast forward here in a sec. And then after I lost the guards' awareness of me, they lost my trail, I just ran away, and this red circle on the mini-map, you just have to exit the circle and then find a hiding spot. Right when I jumped down here though, and I think after I ran the corner, 2 more guards noticed me, so I just ran away from them and I hide in this hay bale you'll see right over here. As soon as I enter the hay bale, I get the mission complete and get the 100% synchronization for completing the 2 optional objectives. And that's it. That's how you do Lively Havana. Thanks for watching.